Hi, welcome to Mariel Beads and Beyond. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this component that next week we're going to attach to our tassel that we made last week, and also I'm going to show you how to complete it into a necklace. I just have to tell you some things about this component. This component, I made it with 12 Gemduos. As you can see, it's perfectly straight. I decided to make it in 14 because I want it to be bigger than this one. But I don't know if you can see, it's not completely straight. And that happened when I add my 4mm Bicones. So if you want to do it smaller like this one, you're not going to have any trouble. When I put my Bicones, it was kind of okay. And then when I reinforce, kind of get too tight, and that causes the shape to be a little bit off. But in the tutorial, I'll show you how to make it with 14 Gemduos. As you can see, it gets like crooked. So I just figured I had to show you that so you don't get disappointed. I still like it a lot. I'm really happy with the size, but I don't know if you want to take the chance. Like I said, I noticed this happen after I add my 4mm Bicones. So maybe do not pull your thread too tight and you shouldn't have any problems. So for mine, I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna try to see if I can stretch somehow the thread. Like I said, if you make it with 12 Gemduos, you're not gonna have this issue because I made a necklace with these components and it's perfect. After I add my Bicones, I got this shape. To be safe, I will try to do only with 13 or 12. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you want to make it with 12, you have to stop adding your Gemduos when you add 10, because you close with the 11 and then you still have one opening that's gonna complete your 12. So for this one, this is a tutorial. I stopped when I got 12. I hope you guys like this tutorial. The list of materials is going to be in the description box. Let's get started. You are going to pick up 4 11s. You are going to bring them down and you want to leave 1 or 2 inches tail to make knots at the end. So through the 4 11s once again, and so through one more to complete our circle. Pick up 1 11 and our thread is exiting from this seed bead. We are going to sew back through the same seed bead our thread is exiting from. We are going to sew back through the seed bead we just add. We are going to pick up 3 11s in the second color, and we are going to sew back through the seed bead that our thread is exiting from. You are going to sew up through the previous seed bead in a different color. We are going to sew up through one more and through one more. We are going to pick up 1 Gemduo, and this is the bumpy part. The flat part is supposed to be facing down, so we are going to sew from left to right. We are going to pick up 3 11s. We are going to sew up through the right side seed bead. And we are going to sew back through the 3 seed beads, but I would like to do it one at a time. we are going to pick up 111 in a different color, and we are going to sew back through the 11 that our thread was exiting from. Sew back through the seed bead that we just add, pick up 2 11s and sew from bottom to top. Sew through the previous 11, sew back through the 11 previously added, sew up through the seed bead under the Gemduo, and we are going to sew through the seed bead that is holding the Gemduo. You are going to continue repeating this step, but at this time you are going to start flipping your beads over. You can still work in 2 or 3 more rounds without doing it, but I need you to learn how to do it this way, because eventually this is the way you're gonna have to be doing it and can be a little bit confusing. So pick up 1 Gemduo and 3 11s. Remember, facing up. We are going to sew through the seed bead. See, if you pull this down, it's the same step, okay? And we are going to sew through the 3 seed beads that we added, but remember, 1 at a time. Pick up 1 in a different color, sew through the same seed bead our thread is exiting from, sew back through the seed bead that we just add. Okay, so eventually we're not going to be able to keep them down, so we are going to start working with our beads up. So your thread is exiting from this 11. We are going to pick up 2 11s, and what we are going to start doing is, you look at your 4 seed beads, you are going to come down, okay? Like if you were to have them straight, you are going to be coming up. So this is, it's just because you flip them over, okay? So you're going to come down, and you are going to sew through the bead that your thread was exiting previously, and like if you were working straight, you would have to come through this seed bead, then through the one under the Gemduo, and then through this one to continue. So what you're going to do is, you can just flip your work over. You are going to sew through the one that is connecting to your bead. Then you are going to sew up through the one that is under the Gemduo. As you can see, it's the same thing. You're just looking at it in a different way. Okay, and then sew through this seed bead that is holding your Gemduo, and as you can see, it's the same thing. It's just the way you're holding your beads. So if you open it, you still got the same thing. Okay, pick up 1 Gemduo and 3 11s. You are going to continue adding your Gemduos until you get 12, and I'll be right back to show you the next step. I have my 12 Gemduos. For the next step, we are going to pick up one Gemduo and one 11-0. We are going to sew down through the seed bead on the other side. We are going to pick up one 11 and we are going to sew up through the seed bead on the other side. And we are going to sew down through 3, just like we've been doing. Pull tight. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We should be coming out from the bottom seed bead. We are going to pick up one in a different color, and as you can see, they're the same steps. Okay? We're just closing a ring. So we are going to sew back through the seed bead where our thread is exiting from. And we are going to sew back through the seed bead that we just add. We are going to sew up through the left seed bead out of our right box. Okay? We are going to pick up one 11 and we are going to sew through the seed bead on the other side. We are going to sew through the bottom seed bead. We can reinforce to close this box completely. Pull tight. We are going to sew down through one more. Pass your needle through the center and flip your work so you don't get confused. Our thread is exiting from this seed bead. We are going to sew through the seed bead that is sitting on top of that seed bead. And we are going to sew through the seed bead under our Gemduo. And we are going to sew through the next 11 that is holding our Gemduo. This is what you gotta have. Okay? So right now, as you can see, we have one space. That's what you have to stop when you have 12, because I want my component with 14, so when you close in, that's your 13, and then you need to add one more. So we're just gonna pick up a Gemduo and we are going to sew through the next seed bead and through a Gemduo. And we have completed our circle. Our thread is exiting from the Gemduo. The next seed bead matching the seed bead in between the Gemduo is this one. So we are going to sew through that seed bead, okay, and through the Gemduo. And we are going to continue this step throughout the row. Our thread is exiting from the Gemduo. We are going to sew through the next 11 and through the Gemduo. Next 11, Gemduo, I have completed my row. If you would like to reinforce, you can. I don't think it's necessary. My thread is exiting from the bottom hole of this Gemduo. I'm going to sew in a reverse direction to the second hole of the Gemduo. We are going to pick up a 4mm, and what I need you to do is I need you to bring your bicone down and then sew through the next Gemduo. We need to be careful right here because if you don't do it that way, you're gonna stress your thread and eventually it's going to break. So just make sure you bring them down, pick up one, bring it down, and then sew through the Gemduo. And kind of gets a little bit easier. Continue throughout the row and I'll be right back to show you the next step. I'm done adding my Bicones. What I need you to do is reinforce 2 times or 3 times, it's up to you. While we adding our last step, we're gonna be reinforcing again, but I will rather you reinforce at least 1 more time. So go ahead and reinforce and I'll be right back to show you the next step. And while you're reinforcing, don't pull your thread too much. If you pull your thread too hard, it kind of starts shrinkle and kind of deforms the component. So just be careful while you're doing that. We are going to pick up 3 15/0s. Our thread is exiting from the Gemduo. We're just going to sew back through the Gemduo. Fix your beads. Sew through the next Bicone and sew through the next Gemduo. Pick up 3 15s, sew through the Gemduo, sew through the Bicone and through the Gemduo if you can't, if not. And you are going to continue throughout the row. After you're done, you can reinforce if you want to. It's up to you. Continue all the way around and you should be done with your component. I am done. The only one thing is when you add your Bicones, do not tie it too much, because if you tie it, as you can see mine, it's not perfectly flat. This one, it's smaller. I didn't have any issues. So if you rather make it smaller, or you can just remember, do not tie it while you adding your Bicones, because my component was perfect until I add my Bicones, that means I tied them too much. So I'm going to fix that. But other than that, I think it turned out great. I really like it. For the next video, I'm going to show you how to attach it and how to finish your necklace. Thank you for watching. Until next time.